Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. And today we're doing another LEGO review, this time on set 71735 Ninjago Legacy Tournament of Elements. This is a set for the 10th anniversary, as you can clearly tell by that 10th anniversary golden Lloyd minifigure. That's absolutely nothing like the golden Lloyd figure we already had. But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. And before I do actually get into the review, I just want to say, I don't know why I haven't been making LEGO reviews. It's not like as if I ran out of things to review. Like, if I just show you guys, like, there's one set I can review, back there's another set I can review, there's another set I can review, there's another set I can review, there's another set I can review. Back there are some sets I can review. Those are only ones that are here. Like, there's a bunch more on my shelf. Like, I, I literally don't know why I haven't been making more LEGO reviews, because I definitely could. I have a bunch of sets I definitely would like to review. I just haven't gotten to them yet. Anyways, back to the actual review. This is the Tournament of Elements sets, and this set is somewhat a legacy remake of the Dojo Showdown set that we got back in like 2015, I think. And like I predicted in my predictions video, I predicted that this was going to be a somewhat of a remake to that set, and well, what do you know? I'm half right. I'm gonna give myself half a point for that, even though nobody's keeping score. But yeah, like this set is just honestly a great set. You get 7 minifigures, and 4 of those are exclusive to this set. The other 3 are not exclusive and actually quite common, but hey, having 3 extra figures is better than not having 3 extra figures, I guess. Take that as you will. And yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say. Let me get a drink of water, cause I'm thirsty. Like your girlfriend. Just kidding, no. Don't take that personally, guys. Do not take that personally. Hydrate or die, kids. You can live 2 weeks without food if you have water. That's not me encouraging you to go 2 weeks without food and just drink water. That's just me listing facts. Anyways, let's get into the review. We're going to start off first with the build, and then we'll go into the minifigure section. Here's the build without any minifigures, and I just gotta say that this looks really, really good. It's meant to represent, I believe, the main area of Chent Island, like the one, that, the first room that the ninja ever saw. Well, the first room that anyone ever saw of Chent Island, I guess. Anyways, the first room, as you can see there, we have the like jade blade rack, I guess you would say. You can see we have these pieces in this sort of green, which I don't know what to call it. I think I'm gonna call it. It's definitely not the jade blade green, because jade blade green is transparent a little bit. I think I'm gonna call it melon green, because that's the best thing I can come up with. I don't know, it probably has an official name, but who cares? Yeah, like I was saying, it's basically the rack, like where all the jade blades would be placed on the first episode. Wait, was it? It was not the first episode. It was the first episode of the actual tournament itself. It was like the second or third episode of the actual season. Anyways, yeah, where everyone would put their jade blades once they got them. And I think that's a pretty nice build. You can actually detach this. You just take it out there. Boom, we have more room in here. And then you can see here we have this back piece with just some white panels. Not too interesting. Let me just put that back in there. I can get it on. There we go. Then we have this upper bit, as some railings. We have more jade blade pieces. Or actually, excuse me, melon green pieces. And there you can see a nice little arch type of thing. I'm not sure if that's meant to represent anything, but it just looks cool. Then coming over here to the side, we actually have something very cool in Klaus' spellbook right here. You can actually also attach this. You can also attach that. You can attach the stand. And here we have Klaus's book up close. You can see in there, if it will focus, some will focus. You can see the anaconda I spell. Use this new book piece for Klaus's book. I believe we did actually get Klaus's book before in the City of Sticks set, but I don't think we ever got an actual like book piece. So that's pretty cool. As you can see, there it has a stickered piece. You can see I'm also not very good at placing stickers, but let's be fair, who is? And like I said, you can detach that and have more room for the figures, and it just pops right back on. If I can pop it right back on with one hand. And let's just say I popped it back on. And then right here we have this like spinning melon green side piece. It's not really important, it's just small little side build. But hey, who doesn't like spinning pieces? It's not like we've gotten multiple of these before. Anyways, moving on to over here. And here we have a nice little crate, which if you take this off, and you can see we have rollerblades. This is meant to represent the rollerblade episode of the Tournament of Elements. I forgot what it was called because I'm very forgetful, but hey, can't blame me for that. Those just go in there. It's two of them. And then, once again, there's more room. White panels back there. And this one's actually pretty easy to put back on. And then over here, we just have this weird sort of thing, I guess. I don't know what to call it. And then there's this little leaf, which is most likely meant for Bolobo, a minifigure that comes in the set. But other than that, then there's not really any significance to this part right here. It's just there, I guess. Then moving up here, like I said, there's that art piece with some more melon green pieces. And then these two are completely identical, just mirrored. You can see more railings, more room to place minifigures. There's this stickered piece that's actually just on clips, so you can move that up and down, but it's meant to just stay up. Same thing over here. And then they have these two vase pieces, which actually have a really cool way of being built. They have like this 1x1 with a Tectic axle, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. I'm not good with piece names. I'm just good at reviewing the sets. I'm not even good at reviewing the sets. I just do it. And then there's this piece and this piece. And then actually, if you open this up, another melon jade blade piece. That's what I'm calling it. It comes in this one. This is meant to represent Jacob's battle with Skylar from the show. And that's pretty much it. If you're wondering, the other vase does not have something in it. It's just this vase. And yeah, that pretty much does it all for the build. Wait, actually no, it doesn't. There is the back, of course, which I didn't show you. And let's see the back. Yep, that's the back, if you were wondering. It has this thing sticking out of it. I don't know what it's for. I don't know its purpose, but it's there. I don't know, it's just there. Anyway, let's move on to the minifigures. Actually, no, let's move on to the accessories. Then we'll move on to the minifigures. And the reason that I called them accessories and not actual like side builds, because they're not really side builds. They really are just that accessories that you can use, but you don't have to. I mean, this could count as a side build, but there's not that many pieces to it that I just call it an accessory. Which, if you don't know what this does, it's actually used to emulate Spinjitzu. You just put a minifigure on top of here. If I can get him on. You just put him on there. And then you just roll him. There he goes. He's rolling. He's rolling. He's rolling. He's rolling. And then we have this piece if you want to emulate Spinjitzu even better. If you don't know how this works, just place a minifigure inside of here. It's probably easier to get in. Yep, there we go. Let's see. Much easier. Just put him in here and you just spin. He knocked down Kai. He's gonna fall. There we go. I caught him. Don't worry, guys. And this is actually very similar. This is actually not just very similar. This is the exact mold for the Secrets of Forbidden Spinjitzu pieces, which, if I can actually reach, they're right up here. I have one right up here. Yeah, here we go. We have the Kai Forbidden Spinjitzu spinner. As you can see, these are pretty much identical aside from their coloring. This one is made specifically for Kai, but this one it's not really made for anyone. I guess just anyone could use it, but it works best as like a Sensei Wu one, I guess you can say, since Sensei Wu's legacy spinner, which that had all the attachments, kind of look like this, except that it was the different mold. But if you don't want to use it for Sensei Wu, I guess you could just use it for like the Golden Ninja if you want to. But anyways, so yeah, that's pretty much it for the accessories. Now we can finally get on to the good part, the minifigures. And we're going to be starting off with these three figures because these three are the non-exclusive figures. So here we have Izor, Kai, and Jay. I was about to say Lei for some reason. His name is Jay, not Lei. Anyways, Kai and Jay used to be exclusives to a set. Kai being exclusive to the Kai Fighter and Jay to the Thunder Raider. But with this wave of Ninjago Legacy, they actually became very common figures, both coming in two sets, I believe, being this one and the X1 Ninja Charger. And Izor comes in, I think, two other sets, being the Boulder Blaster and the Juniors Electromech. Actually, 4 Plus. It's no longer Lego Juniors. It's 4 Plus now. But yeah, just because they're not exclusive doesn't mean they're bad figures. Like if you didn't already have Jay and Kai, then this is the cheapest way to pick them up right now. And they actually, well, I guess if you squint at it, Jay is kind of technically, well, no, he still wouldn't be exclusive to this set, but he is a brand new figure. Even though he's the same Legacy 2 Jay, just that his original torso piece had, in the Ninjago language, it had Manter when it's supposed to be saying Master. So there's technically a new figure, but again, this new version of Jay, new in air quotes, comes in this set and the X1 Ninja Charger, so it's not exclusive to this set. So I should stop running my mouth before doing my research. And then Kai's actually a pretty cool figure. Like always, just Legacy 2, Kai's probably my favorite of the Legacy 2. I mean, he's tied with Jay for being my favorite, but there's not really much competition since there is only 4 Legacy 2 Ninja. And yeah, this Kai actually has something interesting with his weapon because, like I said, this set is sort of a remake of the Dojo Showdown. Did I just say Dojo Showdown? Like I said before. And this is the biggest example of them clearly taking inspiration from that set, since in that set it actually came with the original Tournament of Elements Kai that had this exact weapon build. As you can see it right there, it's just a stick with a little toothpaste at the end. This exact same weapon build. And yeah, that's pretty much the biggest indication that this set is meant to be like a remake of that set. And then finally we have the last one being Izor. Izor being a completely new figure for this wave, but again, coming in 3 other sets. And Izor is actually a pretty interesting figure. Like, was like the, I don't know how to say it. He was the leader of the Anaconda cultists below Chen and Klaus. I don't know what that would make him. I don't know. I guess, would that make him a general? No. Yeah, I think that would make him a general. Whatever. Point is that he was actually an important part of the army, but it doesn't make sense that we get him and not just like a typical like Anaconda cultist. I would much rather get them than get Izor in 3 sets. Like if he came in 1 set, because back when in the Tournament of Elements wave, he actually only came in 1 set, which actually made him a pretty good figure, since he was exclusive to only 1 set. So it's pretty rare, even though it was a pretty cheap set. But now it's just like, why is he in all the sets? Like, this is not a figure that you're meant to have multiple of. This is a figure that's meant to be only one. And, it's pretty interesting though. He does have the actual, oh, I dropped him. Guys. That sucks when you drop him. You're doing a review and then you just drop him. I should probably cut this. Nah, I'll just leave it in. I'll leave it in the video. I'll leave all the bloopers in the video. Because I always do that. Because it's funnier. As you can see, he actually has the original Anaconda cultist legs. Which is actually pretty cool. I like that. As you can see, he has a nice little sleeveless vest. And there's back printing. See, he has the nice like Anaconda logo in the back. He has a mohawk. He has that tattoo on his face. He's missing an eye. Thus the name Izor. He has a bone axe. And then there's this center part. When Lego's printing these pieces, they print this yellow on the black torso. So that makes the yellow look really, really faded. It's really dark. It doesn't match with the arms and the face at all. But, I would have loved if it was like the exact same shade of yellow, but I can't blame them. I know it is hard printing them. And then Legacy 2 Kai and Jay, they just have their same back prints, torso and legs, as before, except for Jay, which now has Master instead of Manter. But yeah, anyways, now let's move on to the actual exclusive figures, which is probably why you would buy this set. Now we have the actual exclusive figures, this being the three newest Elemental Masters, being Bolobo, Jacob, and Gravis. And with the inclusion of these three in this set, we are now only missing one Elemental Master, being Camille. Yeah, Camille. Camille Cabal. Anyways, we have these three brand new exclusive Elemental Masters. They're all exclusive to this set. They're probably gonna stay exclusive to this set since Elemental Masters typically only come in one set. Unless you're Skylar, in which case you come in 3 sets. But anyways, let's start off with Gravis because he's by far, my favorite of the three. Mostly because he's the most accurate. I mean, his face print is already really cool, like him meditating. He has his outfit's pretty much spot on with that thing. I don't know what the thing on his head is called, but it's accurate. That's all I gotta say. His torso and legs. His torso has nice printing. I don't know if it's 100% accurate, but I can't remember. To me, it looks accurate. And the legs are non-printed, but to be honest, I'm fine with that. And I do like the maroon color they use for his outfit. And then turning him around, you can see he has some back printing. And if we take this off, he does have an alternate face print with his eyes open. Nice. Look at that, Chad. And then his weapon, he does have like these discs of energy, which are pretty cool, but they're not necessary. They weren't necessary, but I'm glad they were included. Next, we're moving on to Jacob, which is, he's something, alright. I guess he's Jacob. It's not the most accurate Jacob, but he is Jacob. Like, you can't deny it. He has his guitar, his glasses, his afro, but his outfit, I'm pretty sure this is like, let me just remove the guitar. You can see his outfit. His outfit's not very accurate at all. Like I'm pretty sure this is not what he looked like in the show. Like I'm like 95% sure. Then we have his face, which he has like a shocked expression, which I don't know. I don't really feel like that suits Jacob, since he was more of a goofy character. But of course, turning him around, he does have like a more fun expression as his alternate face, and of course he has back printing, because why not? And then he also comes with a guitar piece, because Jacob always goes around with a guitar. And then finally we have Bolobo. And I know, there's a lot of memes about this Bolobo minifigure, and I had to put him on a stand because he kept falling over. Let's just get right on with the meme. Like, if you take his hair off, ready? Peeled Bolobo. Oh my god. I know it's a meme. I like the meme, and I understand why people are upset. Like, this, just look at that face. Does that look like a man who would have this body? Does that face look like it would have this bushy beard and hair. Does that face scream the master of nature to you? Does it? Does it? Does this face scream the master of nature to you? No, right? Neither of these faces are really good for Bolobo. I mean, this face is okay with the hair on, I guess, but without it, like, if you took off his hair and took away his staff, like, I would never in a million years guess that this minifigure is Bolobo. Like, of course, the hair does help identify him as Bolobo, but it doesn't, just the hair does not make him Bolobo. Like, his torso and legs are completely non-accurate, because in the show he actually had a shirt on. I'm pretty sure he had torn shorts and sandals. And yeah, it's just like not very Bolobo, I guess you can say. It's Bolobo, but at the same time it's not Bolobo, if you get what I mean. Like, it's a Bolobo minifigure. It's an official Bolobo minifigure. But it's so unaccurate to the show that it's kind of not Bolobo. And you know, that's kind of sad, but at the same time I am still happy that we got him. Of course, he does have this weapon piece where he has this nice, like, stick and tan. He has this hilt piece, which I believe is used for Monkey Kid, and then he just has this grass piece at the end. And then, as you can see, his torso, he has like a nice feather and some tattoos on there, like strap across his chest. Why couldn't I say chest? Jesus Christ. I'm just messing up in this video, aren't I? Then there we have his legs. His leg printing, he has a belt, bandages on his knees, and that's pretty much it for the legs. Then turning back here, he has some plants. He has a little sachet in there. He has more stuff. You can see there's the belt like wrapping around. More tattoos, and that's pretty much it for Bolobo. But yeah, that's pretty much it for these three figures. Now let's get on to the last one, which is actually probably the most exclusive one, because this one pretty much has no chance of appearing in any other set. Well, these ones could appear in another set. Well, these ones could appear in another set. Jeez, I need to get speaking lessons or something. Anyways, let's get on to that. Here we have the 10th anniversary Golden Lloyd minifigure. We of course have had a Golden Lloyd before, but for these 10th anniversary sets, they decided to make a new version of all the Golden Ninja. We'd have actually had Golden Lloyd, Golden Kai, and Golden Zane before this, but they remade them, made completely new ones for the 10th anniversary Ninjago Legacy sets. And as you can see, they all come with this display stand, which has this printed piece that says 10 Ninjago years. And yet, here's the figure itself. He has a pretty nice detailed torso, you know. Has a nice dragon. He has this like scaly part right here, and then he has his kimono or gi. I guess it's a gi. I'm pretty sure kimonos is what females wear. And then we have these leg pieces, which are the leg pieces that come with every Golden Ninja of the 10th anniversaries. But, you know, pretty cool piece, you know, I'm not going to complain. And then we have the 2012 Ninjago armor piece. You can see the one that can hold swords in the back. I'm pretty sure we haven't gotten this piece since Hunted. And I don't think we've gotten in gold since, I think, Skybound was the last time we got this piece in gold. And in Hunted we got this piece but in black. So yeah, nowadays this piece is not very common, but it is a very cool piece. Like, this piece in gold is not very common. Like, so I'm glad that it came in this set. Somebody's gonna make a compilation one day of every time I messed up speaking. And then he just has this same face print that he had since the movie. And then he has this hairpiece, which, if you didn't know, this is the hairpiece that the ninja are using for season 14. Well, not all the ninja, just the hairpiece for Lloyd. All the ninja have a hairpiece with a hairband somewhere on their body, and if you take it off, you can get a better look at the face. If I can take it off. Oh my god. Technical difficulties. As you can see, there's the face, there's the back print. It's just the same as the movie, it's the same as it's always been. He has a pretty cool Golden Lloyd minifigure. I don't know if I prefer this one or the original Golden Lloyd minifigure or the Legacy Golden Lloyd minifigure. I cannot tell. There's been 3 different Golden Lloyds by now. But this one's probably the most, I guess, unique. Since, you know, it comes with a hairpiece instead of like an actual like golden mask. But who knows? And, you know, I'm pretty sure, like, I know a lot of people are just like, why doesn't he come with like a golden half mask piece? I think I saw somewhere, or someone told me, I cannot remember, that like the half mask piece is actually pretty hard to print in gold, so that's probably why they didn't do it. But I'm not sure. Don't work for Lego. I'm not associated with them in any way. I just buy Lego sets and make reviews of them sometimes. Don't come for me looking for answers to your questions. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Lloyd. Now we can get to the final verdict of the set. Would I recommend this set? Absolutely yes. This set is only $30 in the US. I don't know how much it is in other countries. You can look that up for yourself, because I'm too lazy to. This set only retails for $30 in the US. Comes with 283 pieces, which is like, what? 8 piece, 8 pieces per cent, I think. I don't know. I just said a random number. Someone can fact check that in the comments. I'm too lazy to actually calculate how many pieces per cent that is. Yeah, like I said, it's only $30. Comes with 283 pieces and 7 minifigures. 4 of those being exclusive, and 3 of these being the cheapest way that you can actually get them. So this set is actually very, very good. Not just for the minifigures, but also for the build. The build is actually very good and pretty high quality. I would say it's one of the best Lego builds we got in recent times, especially compared to like the Prime Empire sets, which I wasn't a big fan of like the design choices. But anyways, yeah, this set is very greatly designed and has great minifigures, great price, great piece count. It has pretty much great everything. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't buy this set. If you're able to buy this set, definitely pick it up. If you don't, you'll most likely regret it. And I would honestly recommend getting 2 copies, one to open, one to keep sealed, because in a few years, this thing is gonna go up in value a lot. Trust me on that. But yeah, overall, I would definitely give this set a 9 out of 10. It could have been a 10 out of 10 if we just got a better below one minifigure. Like, come on, you couldn't make it more accurate. No. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it for this review. I will be making more Lego reviews in the future, so make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and leave a comment letting me know what set you would like me to review in the future. That's gonna be it for today. See you guys some other time.